Hi, it's Scott Fox from ExpertWebsiteReviews.com and ClickMillionaires.com. Today we're going to be talking about bnelsondesigns.com as a custom, personalized expert website review for my new friend Barbara Nelson. Barbara won this expert website review as a prize in a recent fundraising drive for ArtFairInsiders.com. So welcome to Barbara and congratulations and thank you for supporting our friends at ArtFairInsiders.com. Hey, by the way, if you're watching this and you run a nonprofit or charity that could benefit from an expert website review like this or to give away for a pledge drive of your own, you can contact us at ExpertWebsiteReviews.com too. So Barbara, let's look at your website. Based on my years of experience online, we're going to take a look at your site and see what we can do in terms of usability, product appeal, layout, strategy, and basically see how we can help you make some more money. Okay? So B. Nelson Designs. Well, obviously Barbara is a silver and gold designer for jewelry and handbags. Very nice. And of course, we're leading with the images here. Very pretty images, big images advertising her work. And we've got a fairly plain site, simple, focusing on the artwork itself. Now, that's understandable because Barbara devotes her life and career to creating this custom work and marketing it at art fairs around the country. But today, I want to try to help her figure out how to make more money online by improving this website. So Barbara, let's start at the top, and I apologize if my comments are a little bit harsh, but that's what we're trying to do here is help you upgrade your online strategy to make some more money. So let's start at the top. Well, B. Nelson Designs. Now, B. Nelson Designs, let's talk about the domain name for a second. If B. Nelson is something that people are searching for online, then that's a great domain name. If it's not, then that's not going to get you all the value that you could get with a more search engine optimized domain name, something like golddesignerhandbags.com or something like that that had the keywords that people were actually searching for. Now, I doubt you want to change your whole domain name strategy already, but I just wanted to get that out there up front because that is part of my expertise and part of what we offer at expertwebsitereviews.com, that being search engine optimization critiques. But let's leave the the domain alone, and let's talk about the design a little more. Now, Barbara, I have to say I'm a little surprised. You're obviously leading with a focus on the art here, and that's fine. This is beautiful work you have here. But the site itself, honestly, black on gray and white, this is a little too minimalist, honestly. If you're really an artist, I think you could spend a few minutes or hire somebody to spend a few minutes and dress up this header a little bit just to make it a little more interesting. This is about as dull as you could get. You've got a Comic Sans font in black on gray, and honestly, it's boring. So, Barbara, I think you could step that up pretty easily. If you want some help, a service that I often use is called Logo Nerds, and you could go over to my affiliate link is cheaplogoinfo.com, cheaplogoinfo.com, and give those guys some instructions, and they will help you out to develop a logo, which may not be the most beautiful thing in the world, but would be way beyond this, and their prices start at only $27. So that's a tip for you that might help you get a new header. This is called a header up here, and I think your header is sorely in need of a little more artsy feel and look to please the visitors that you attract to the site. Okay, now let's talk a little more about how to make money. So how to make money? Well, the surprising thing to me, Barbara, here overall, after my surprise at the plain header you're using, is that I don't know how to give you money here, even if I want to. You've got pictures of the art here, and it's beautiful stuff. This leather bag, this bracelet, I guess is a bracelet, really nice stuff. But what if I want to buy this? What happens? There's no call to action on this page. And nothing here says, buy me. And that's the fundamental part of sales is, asking for the sale. So your site is missing that call to action, and it makes me question, frankly, the whole design of your site. Now, don't get too worried, because I think you've got the fundamentals here. But really, I think you're kind of at a crossroads here. If you're smart enough to be asking for the advice of Scott Fox, me, for something like this, and you really want to make more money online, well then you need to move beyond what this is, which is sort of a gallery site, and turn it into a store. A store would help you merchandise this stuff, and that would provide thumbnails of each of these products, and right below each of them would be, you got it, a buy now button. Now, I know that seems crass and commercial and you're an artist, but if you really do want to make money, you have to ask for it. I know you know this from standing in the booths of the art fairs that you do nationwide. And switching this from the general sort of hosted service that you have here, it's over to a store platform, I like BigCommerce.com or Yahoo Stores is a popular one. Almost anything would be easier and allow you the merchandising tools that would help you move your inventory more easily than this. Because here's what happens: if I like, say, I like this handbag here, and I click on it, well, what I get is a bigger picture. Okay, now that's great. I know you're in love with this bag, and it looks like a beautiful bag. But it goes away before I can even do anything. Maybe, oh, wait, look, it changed to a bracelet. Oh, how about this bag? I want to buy this one. Well, that one's going to disappear in a second too. Bang. Watch, there it goes. Now, well, how do I get back, right? This is confusing to customers. So say I want to buy this bag. There's another bag. I'm going to click on that. Well, what happened? All it did was advance the slideshow. That's confusing to me as a customer. And if I hit escape to get out of there, that's because I know what to do. But most people, they could be lost right there. And I know it seems obvious to you. But if you want to sell this stuff, you've got to make it easy. So let's go in here, handbags. Now if I go into handbags, okay, now here we get what I'm talking about. These are product pages, right? And this even has a price on it, $190. But what are you doing? You have another slideshow here. Well, how many pictures of this handbag do I need to see? Oh, here's a whole bunch of handbags. Okay, they're nice, they're beautiful, great. But I want to buy one. Where's my buy button? Okay, very confusing to me, honestly. Let's see, what do now I really am confused. I'm not pretending to be confused. Homepage. Oh, that's a no-no. I clicked on homepage and it popped out another window. Did you see that? Now I have two of these going. That's confusing. So you need to fix that. You don't want confusing people. This link here is where I was at, homepage on the handbags page. Make your designer or whoever's doing this, make that go back. It's called target equals self, so that it refreshes the same window instead of target equals blank when it popped a new window for you. All right, well, I'm going to go try to buy some jewelry. Same thing, okay? It's popping another window. Not so good, and here I can see more slideshow. Now you have a price here, and here's another price, but again, they're changing too fast. All right, I'm getting confused and frustrated here. Let's go to contact us. Okay, and popped another window, but here it is. Okay, now you're saying purchasing is easy. Really? I have to disagree. Purchasing is not so easy, Barbara. Call or email us. Okay, so call or email. Now, so you're doing this kind of old school, right? You want them to call or email you. Well, where's your phone number? Oh, okay, it's up here. All right, well, if you really want people to do this, that should be on every page. And it should say, call us to order. Call us to order, every page. Or email us to order. Where's your email address? It's not on this page. I don't see it. And it should be right with the phone number if that's what you're going to do. I'd rather see you put up a store, and then people could do this all online. They could click and buy, check out, maybe use PayPal, which has no upfront cost, no merchant account, but you probably have a merchant account anyway. But honestly, using PayPal, you could hook this up and have it going fairly quickly and fairly inexpensively. Now, contact information. The information provided by you does not be shared or sold. Okay, be sure to leave an email address if you'd like a response. Okay, well, that's an awful lot of big form there. Do I really need to give you my street address if I just want to ask you like how big the necklace is or something, or what shipping costs are? You're asking for too much here, I think. So I hope that you're seeing the theme here. You need to make it easier for people to get to buying stuff, basically. Now, exhibitions and galleries. Okay, so this is nice, and this is where you're going to be seen. That makes a lot of sense. I buy that, and I'll leave that one alone. Although it couldn't hurt to have a few extra shots here of your products, to get people excited about it. Links. So here you're linking off to some friends, I suppose. It's popping another window, which it shouldn't. These are friends of yours, I guess, including our friends at artfaircalendar.com. That's great to see, and something you have for sale. This doesn't deserve to be up here in the top. This could be down in the bottom. This is not a critical thing. You have a copyright notice down here. Why don't you put that links page down here? You don't want to distract your customers from purchases. Okay, so I'm going to have to close these couple extra windows you made me open. I'm going to try to go back to the home page. No, it's still popping an extra window. I just want to clean. Okay, that's another thing then. This logo should link back to the home page. That's pretty standard these days, that the front page is linked to from the header, and you want to do that. So apparently I cannot get back to the home page without popping an extra window, so we'll pop an extra window here and drag this open. Let's talk a little bit about the copy you have here. Now, I know it sounds like I'm picking on you, Barbara, but I know, and you know, that you're way ahead of a lot of your friends in the art fair community, so please don't take this the wrong way. You asked for help, and I'm trying to give it to you. So, now this is a little bit about your philosophy. How about a picture of you, Barbara? Where's this? Do you have an About Us page? You don't. How about a picture? You know, as you know, a lot of the sale of art is because someone buys into not just the object, but the story of the person and the creative process, and they're interested in what you do. I think it would be very worthwhile for you to add a page that had a picture or two of you, and ideally not just a headshot, but a picture of you making the work. How about you at work in your studio? People, as you know, again, are sometimes fans of artists. They want to live vicariously through you, and I think it would do you some good to show people how you make some of this beautiful art. And then you could have a lot more than just this one little bit of your philosophy. Instead, on the homepage, I would talk about the products and how they can benefit people and how they can buy them. Back to the buying thing. I know I'm being really commercial and that offends a lot of artists, but that's the bottom line here. You can't keep doing your art unless you keep getting paid. So I'd like your art, and I'd like to see you get paid for this, Barbara, and hopefully these changes will be helpful to you. So that's my sort of summary, top-level review of bnelsondesigns.com. I think you're way ahead of a lot of artists, Barbara, so please don't take any of this, take offense to any of this. I think you're doing a fine job, but it could be a lot better, and particularly since you emailed me and asked me about what you can do to improve traffic and improve sales, I think that would be really helpful. The other thing, sorry, I meant to mention there in terms of SEO, because you talked about that in your meta tags, each page needs to have different meta tags and different keywords. And what you need to do is figure out what the keywords are that your target customers search upon. So next time you're at an art fair, just ask a couple customers. You're killing time in the booth talking to people. Say, hey, if you were going to search for me on the internet, what kind of phrases would you type into Google? And somebody might say, you know, handcrafted jewelry or designer handbags or something, you know, whatever those are. Those phrases need to be repeated over and over again across the site, including in the meta tags, in the title of your page. And here I'm coming back to the point I was making earlier. All this copy here needs to be keyword rich. Who doesn't love a great accessory? I have always held the philosophy that clothing, fine stuff, but this is not keyword optimized. What you want to say is something that's in English and polite and friendly and enticing, but includes your keywords such as handcrafted designer jewelry or custom leather handbags with beautiful stones on the clasp or whatever your keywords are. That would help your SEO a lot. My last point before we wrap up, Barbara, I wanted to revisit this one more thing. You've gone to the trouble of building this site. You're out on the street at these art fairs nationwide collecting customer interest. What you don't have here is an email sign-up. Number one mistake of new website owners, and you have hidden it. I think I saw one popping another way here. This is on your whole site. Join our mailing list. I'm not even sure if this works. Let's see if I just hit that go button. What are we going to get? Constant contact. Okay, so that works. That should be up on the homepage. It should be on every single page, and you should offer people an incentive to sign up. If you've gone to all the trouble of getting someone to visit this site, either through clever search engine optimization techniques, which we could talk about more, if you want to join my clickmillionaires.com private coaching service, or you have met them at an art fair or word of mouth, prior customers, your own mailings, whatever, if they've come here and they leave without buying something, you need to at least have the chance to get their email address. So I would put right here on every page in the header or someplace big. Again, I would go to cheaplogoinfo.com or somebody that can do graphics and make a nice graphic. Join my email list. And you'll get this, I don't know, a 10% off coupon or news of my upcoming appearances, you know, something fun, and make it, you know, what's in it for them, and put that on every page and build your email list. Selling things online is a lot cheaper than driving around the country in a van full of jewelry. So I encourage you highly. And to all your other artfairinsiders.com members that might see this, get that email list going. That's my number one recommendation. I'm Scott Fox from clickmillionaires.com and expertwebsitereviews.com. If you'd like a custom website review like this one of your own website, please come on over to expertwebsitereviews.com. Or if you'd like ongoing coaching and consulting in a friendly forum, in fact, I call it the friendliest online marketing forum on the internet. It's just like artfairinsiders.com, actually, but for online marketing. Come and join clickmillionaires.com. I'd love to meet you, and I'll help you one-on-one. Me and all my friends from around the world will help you learn to make more money online. Thanks for visiting today. Thanks for sitting through this video. And Barbara, go get them. I hope this is helpful to you. I'm Scott Fox. Thanks for watching.